That's Steve White.
Hiya. By way of a brief introduction, apologies from some of the rest of the band for not making it, but one in particular, Doug had an operation for breast cancer last week, so Doug has one nipple less than the rest of us at the moment. That's the reason he's not here, and this is for him.
Okay.
If it turns 81 or 1%, trust me, you wanna know early. You don't want it big, you don't want it clever, it's as manly as it is girly. If you think I'm talking about a stinking rich, you just better think again. See if it happens to your own and it happens to your man, it also happens to me. Self-examination is good. Doing it with friends can be more rewarding, but if you ain't in the mood, just have a quick feel, it ain't worth ignoring. Man boats are in the news, in the nighttime on the telly. Get really a muffin top token in choppy Christmas bellies. Some exercises you can do at home, but a quick growth's much more fun. I need to find a love skin, you the youngin', it's not to the quacks, my son. Self-examination is good. Doing it with friends can be more rewarding, but if you ain't in the mood, just have a quick feel, it ain't worth ignoring. Maybe you worked in a steel mill, maybe you're exposed to radiation, maybe it's family history, could even be genetic mutation. You've probably got too much estrogen, you can catch that from a Big Mac. There's a great excuse to squeeze your moves, getting your hands on your own back. Self-examination is good. Doing it with friends can be more rewarding, but if you ain't in the mood, just have a quick feel, it ain't worth ignoring. You have a quick feel, it's never boring. You have a quick feel, you'll still respect yourself in the morning.
There you go, Steve White. Take that. Wow, that is crazy. I mean, I have heard that it has happened in men. Come close.
What happened in men?
His bandmate has breast cancer.
I know, I heard that.
Yeah, it's unusual in men.
Yeah, it's
but
unusual.
it does happen. Something
It does
like
happen.
1% of breast cancers are in men.
1%.
Yeah.
So he is in the 1%.
Well, he always knew he was special.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's a 1%.
So how are you, Steve White? It's good to see you.
About a year ago.
Yes,
we played
about
the
it.
Anchor.
Yeah, we played at the Hope and Anchor. That was a fun night.
It was a good night.
It was a good night, I know. So what have you been up to? You have Steve White and
It's Steve White and the Protest Family.
yeah.
We've had a couple of changes since then.
But I heard something really good has happened in your band recently. That's what I think Fran told me, our mutual friend Franny.
Oh yeah, well, things are getting interesting.
Yeah.
We've been booked for a festival this summer that we're really very excited about.
And what's that?
So we're playing the Tolpuddle Festival in July. Tolpuddle is the trade union festival. Some trade unions come together, celebrate the Tolpuddle martyrs. There are marches, speeches, lots of really good bands, lots of really great acts, and we're opening the festival on Friday night.
Look at that. Good for
That's
you.
good.
That's
Very
good.
good.
Good for you. This lighting is this beautiful mirror is behind us. It's Alfred Hitchcock Day, you know, today.
Yes, well, I was listening earlier and
Yeah.
I heard, and
So do you have a favorite Hitchcock movie?
Well, I think everybody says The Birds.
Well, someone said The Bird.
Yeah, and that's the one that tends to stick out in people's memories. My sister recently in the last couple of days, had a very birds moment.
What happened?
She's bought a new house, and she had birds falling down the chimney and then flying around in her front room until she'd open the windows and get them out. So, yeah, let's go for The Birds this time.
All right. The bird, Lovebirds it was that started the whole thing, wasn't it? It was the pair of lovebirds that she bought in the store, wasn't it? Did you?
Oh,
see
the film.
Yeah. Oh my
Okay, we're
God.
with
Oh my God. What'd you think I meant? I know we speak American here, English.
It's the language barrier.
It is a language
It's always proves to be a
barrier.
problem.
It doesn't seem like one, but I need a translator for Frenchie.
Oh, come on.
I know. I'm just kidding, Frenchie. How you holding up?
All right, yeah.
You
fine.
good?
Yeah, cool.
So did you like Steve Hoyt's music?
Yeah, I thought it was great, yeah.
I think he's really good for St. Patrick's Day. Are you playing St. Patrick's
We
Day?
are playing St Patrick's
You
Day.
should.
We're in the Birkbeck Tavern in Leighton, just behind Leighton Tube Station. It's us and the Sneezy Tea. Should be a good night.
Yeah, where is that?
It's behind Leighton Tube Station, Langthorne Road, E11.
It's a long way to go.
Not if you live in
yeah,
not if you live in East
yeah,
London. Actually, today was a long way to go.
for you.
Ah, so what else has been going on?
Well, there's a couple of personnel changes in the band. Rory, who played the accordion the night that we played,
Yes.
has left the band. Although
Okay.
he did say never, and we'll probably get him up for a song on St Patrick's night.
Oh, good.
But we've got a couple of new members as well. The award-winning banjo player, Russ
Okay.
Chandler, is now a member of the Protest family.
Lucky.
And Glyn, who would have been here today, but there's a big magnet in East London that stops his car coming from this far across the North Circular Road.
What do you mean, it pulls him back?
It does, yeah. They have to work for a living. I think I kind of understand what that means
Well,
when they say that to me. But yeah, so Glyn is playing the fiddle with the band as well now, so we've got a really kind of different sound.
So how many people are in the band now?
It's 5-piece now. So
Okay.
it's sounding really, really good.
That's good. So you're excited.
Yeah. It's a good time to be in the band.
Aww.
I've got a band who play, it's a two-piece band, and they play accordion and guitar.
Okay.
Yeah, and they do a lot of kind of folk Americana.
And with the name of them?
Folk Grinder.
Ah. Folk Grinder?
Yeah, his guitarist used to be in the Philistine, Glenn Matlock's band.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, and the accordion player is from, I don't know, Latvia, somewhere like ex-Yugoslavia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean
They do a lot of
accordion's great.
shanties, and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Obviously we don't have an accordion in the band at the moment with Rory not playing with us, but the accordion's great because it just gives a completely different colour and a completely different sound to songs.
Yeah, I mean, but what they do is great. It's I mean, I love accordion, because of being a kid and being around gypsies and all that. We play a lot of accordion, but what they do is really different, from anything else I've seen around.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's quite a powerful instrument as well, isn't it? I mean, it can hold
But
the whole tune on
it's
its
similar. A
own.
lot of bands who, like you, are sort of like getting fiddle players and
Yeah, it
this type of
seems,
thing. This is. I don't know. Is that it?
That kind of folk punk gypsy,
Yeah, folk
gypsy
punk.
thing. The accordion is becoming more
Yeah.
mainstream almost.
Yeah, it
is.
As an
so
instrument.
how long did it take you to write that song for your mate?
About 15 minutes.
Yeah, it just rolled right out of you,
Well,
huh?
that's what happens. It's I won't write for ages and ages and ages,
Right.
and then all of a sudden
Blur.
there's the idea, and it just comes out.
Don't you love when that
And
happens?
there it is. I saw Doug the afternoon that I wrote the song, and I handed him the back of the envelope that I wrote it on.
Right.
But yeah, there's something magical about songwriting like that.
Yeah.
There's no way I could say, right,
So
tomorrow.
do you believe that you're channeled?
I don't know if I'll put it quite like that.
Right.
But I don't understand the process.
Right.
If I sat down with a piece of paper and a pen and said, right, in the next couple of hours I'm going to write a song,
It doesn't happen.
absolutely nothing would happen.
Exactly.
But I'll be out, I might even be listening to someone else's music
Right.
on a pair of headphones, and the idea's there, and it just sticks in my brain until I get time to write it down, and away we go. And if
Exactly.
it's not written in half an hour, then it doesn't get written.
Usually
Yeah.
the best songs are written within
Quickly.
like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, those are the ones that you remember. Pretty
Yeah, I think so.
Except-
But not only sort of like, I mean, I was talking about McCartney, like you were at the beginning of the show. He
His
wrote
anniversary.
Merle of Kintyre with Danny Lang in 20 minutes, and that song sold 20 million copies or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not bad for 20 minutes work, is it?
But it's a lot of minutes of not working that, frustrating moments, but, the 20 minutes that you bang it out, I guess that's the winning 20 minutes, right?
Oh yeah, but all the great songs have been written in
Yeah.
like on piece of
Yeah.
back of
Of course.
fact paper or something like that.
I know,
and the
that's
rest
how
are
I
like
write
10
them.
minutes.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? And when you start writing songs, you think, well, everybody else must do this in a kind of considered way and think about all the different parts and what it's going to sound like. And No, they all do exactly the
What I
same.
hate the
They can
most-
hear these ideas and they just get them down and off you go.
What I hate the most is when people say, do you write the lyrics first or the music first? Well, I don't know how it comes together, you know.
Yeah.
I think having this conversation with other musicians, if bands write together, then they write the music first, and then they write lyrics that fit with the music. I think singer-songwriters and people that write on their own, you either the idea that the lyric comes first and then you put some music to it that you kind of had knocking around when you were messing around with the music instrument anyway, or you find something that fits the mood of the words that you've written. Certainly for me, the idea tends to come to the lyrical idea, the hook, or what I want to write about, or how I feel about something comes first, and then the music fits it.
I like your shirt. So, not to change the subject, but we are pressed for time right now.
Okay.
So, Punk for the Homeless, what is this?
Punk for the Homeless, or the Punk for the Homeless is a charity. It's the UK fundraising arm of Carter Alianza, who they raise money to look after street kids in Central America. You know, and the problem with some of these kids, of course, is they're cheaper dead than they are alive, and it's not above people just killing them rather than trying to look after them. And it's a fantastic charity. And this is my mate Eagle that looks after Punk for the Homeless, and he kind of brought this to all our attention. So we play gigs, raise some money, and that's what we do.
Cool. So, do you have any new skeletons in your closet for me?
You know I don't have skeletons from the last
Nobody in England does.
time. If I've got
Such a
skeletons,
civilized country.
if I've got skeletons, I'll put them in rhyme and sing about them. And you
Okay.
get that
But you want a veggie treat anyway?
That's very
And
kind.
how do people find you?
They can find me by Googling Steve White and the Protest Family. We come up in all kinds of places.
Do you have any last shout outs, my friend? When are
Yes.
you coming to America?
Coming to America as soon as I can afford to come to America.
Okay.
You know, as you know, I've got friends in America to come and visit. So as soon as I can, I will. But yes, Doug, if you're watching, get well soon.
Oh, yes,
Get
Doug.
well soon, Doug.
Get well soon. He will.
I'm sure he will. He's got gigs to play at the end of this month.
Exactly. Thank you so much for visiting.
No, you're welcome. It's nice to see you again.
You too. Thank
Great
you.
frog. Great frog.
Oh yes, yeah, it's a great frog.
You have a connection with everybody, Frenchie. 69. Yes, we'll be back with our last finale guest in 1 minute of this Thank You UK, ReW WhO.
We said you wouldn't do it, we said you wouldn't dare.